6 here we have ln, that's the natural log, or we look at that as also ln is log to the base e, right? Or if I have like ln x, that's log base e of x. So let's go ahead and do some cleanup here. Whenever I see ln and e, I am going to create, I'm going to switch ln to log base e so I can see it a little bit more clearly. So I'll have, for number 6, I'll have log base e. And I could rewrite before I even, well, okay, I'll just go ahead and rewrite 1 over e to the 5th. And I can actually write this, I could actually take it a step further, log base e, and this is actually e to the, oops, sorry about that, I don't know what happened there, e to the negative 5. So remember anything, if you have like, we'll simplify to x equals, or x to the negative 5th power, that's 1 over x to the positive 5. So likewise, e to the negative 5 is 1 over e to the 5th, which is what I have in my original problem. So I'm good now. And I'm going to go ahead and just for space, I'm going to put this down here, e to the negative 5. So what is this? We're now evaluating a log here. And I need to figure out how to convert between logs and or how to evaluate logs with log base e given my base and my, we call this part the argument right here. It's an argument. Okay, so this is knowing, so I know that this is my exponent here. So going back to, we have a base to an exponent gives me a result, right? The number. And in log world, because exponents and logs are inverses of each other, they're mathematical inverses, I can take log to my base, a result or number, commonly called the argument here, and I will have my exponent. There's my exponent right there. Okay, so if we go back to this particular situation here, I'll just write it again, write it a third time for clarity. Okay. What is this value? Well, I know, and an easy way to look at it too is I could just call this maybe x, right? I can call this x. I can take e to the power of x equals this, whatever's in this particular space, and it happens to be e to the negative 5th. So I'm going to rewrite this. I'm going to basically take my log form and switch it to my base form and say, okay, e to the x equals e to the negative 5. And, we have the same base, right? So essentially our exponents must equal each other. And here x equals negative 5. So ultimately this evaluates, and I should have put evaluate here. I got ahead of myself. Evaluate. I'll add it to the worksheet, make sure it's clear. But we're evaluating this and we're saying, okay, ultimately this ln to the 1 over e to the 5th is, ultimately it is negative 5. That's going to be your final answer. You would actually just say 5. Sorry, negative 5. Oops. All right, see you in the next video.